Picture this. You've been given an assignment to write a blog post explaining the top ways that social media users can attract followers. You've done your research and now you're sitting down in front of a blank page. You know you need to start with an introduction, but the difficulty lies in that one word, start. How do you write an introduction? So let's break it down and look at what an introduction actually is and what needs to be in it. Think of it as your bio for your Snapchat or TikTok account. There is a lot to you. However, you can't put all of that into your bio. But you want to put enough information so that, number one, it grabs your user's attention. Number two, it gives some context to what you're about. And number three, it lets your users know what to expect from your posts. So, in the same way, when you're writing an introduction, you need those three requirements. To first catch your reader's attention, then include some context, which will show your readers where the rest of your story is going. So let's take a look at an example of a good introduction. This is a blog post showing readers how to improve their Snapchat bios, and I'm going to read it out to you. Are you looking for intriguing and appealing Snapchat bio ideas to make your profile stand out from the crowd? Because a Snapchat bio is all about making a good impression and engaging more people over the internet. If your Snapchat bio is appealing, people may opt to communicate with you and stay connected with your activity or follow your account. If it isn't, you may lose their attention. But don't worry, in this article, we will describe what a Snapchat bio is about, and we'll show you some unique Snapchat bio techniques to make your account more effective. Above all, we'll provide you with several Snapchat bio ideas that you can copy and paste into your profile. So, let's get started. There are a couple of things that I like about this introduction as a whole. Firstly, it's written simply, but that doesn't mean it's been dumbed down. Writing simply can make your intentions obvious, and your readers will have less work to do if they don't have to try and decipher exactly what you're saying. And secondly, it fulfills those three requirements that I spoke about earlier. It starts off by catching the reader's attention by posing a question. This is a good technique for starting an introduction, as it prompts the reader to think about the topic. Using a question is not always appropriate, depending on the type of work that you're producing. But you can also take that question and turn it into a statement instead. So, for example, an intriguing and appealing Snapchat bio can make your profile stand out from the crowd. So overall, this first sentence is a simple sentence. But if you're interested in improving your bio, the words intriguing and appeal will, intrigue and appeal to you. And the second part of the sentence might seem a little cliched. A cliche is a phrase that is used so often that it can lose its meaning. But in this example, I think it works, because it's a phrase that readers understand. And if they want to stand out from the crowd, they know they're in the right place to do this. The next part of the introduction offers some context to the Snapchat bio. This builds momentum as it talks about the topic. It explains what the bio is for and what it can do for you or not do. But never fear, because in the next part of the introduction, the final part, it explains how this article is going to help you by describing what a bio is, showing some examples, and providing you with some ideas that you can copy. The rest of the article will continue to return to these topics. The last sentence, so let's get started, is a masterpiece in simplicity. These 4 words encourage the reader to continue working through the article, and also give the impression that by reading the article, all will be good with you and your new improved bio. So this combination in this intro of the attention-grabbing question, the context, and the clear direction the article will take encourages the reader to think, yeah, I'm in. I'm going to read the rest of this article. So now it's your turn. Think about how you would build the introduction to a blog post on the topic that I spoke about in the beginning, where you'll be explaining the top ways that social media users can attract more followers. Then use those 3 requirements to help you. Grab the reader's attention, add in some context, and end off with clear directions as to what the readers will be getting out of the article. And